Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all are the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Please, y'all, let's have a moment of silence again for this young lady that had her life stolen from her. I've been following this topic for about a year now. I want to say I got maybe 2, maybe 3 videos on it. And I'll make sure to put all the links in the description. I'll put all the eyes at the top so y'all can go back and watch the other ones. Yeah. But let's have a moment of silence, please. Well, the community, where y'all at? I've yet to hear anything from Cynthia G in relation to topics such as this. I haven't heard from what's the other chick's name? Samantha X and whatever the other girl's name, all the squirrel communities. I've yet to hear anything on these types of topics. I have yet to hear anything on this topic. And it's been over a year now. Let's get into it, y'all, because Mr. What's his name? Y'all know we gotta say these demons. We gotta call these demons by their names. Anderson, whatever, Maxwell Anderson, was found guilty. Not surprised because all the evidence pointed back at him. But let's get into this video, y'all.
Maxwell Anderson intentionally killed Sade Robinson and then sought to have her disappear from this world. He cut up her body, tried to get rid of her body parts, and tried to cover it up in any way that he could.
They know that there's reasonable doubt, and that's why they're coming at you with this phrase, like common sense. One thing you'll see throughout this is that we don't dispute any of that timeline, that they went out together and went back to Max's house, but that doesn't mean he killed her.
What's happening now?
The game is over or about to be over, and eventually you're going to see them shaking hands. They're eventually going to hug, and Sade and Mr. Anderson are going to leave.
So in that video, y'all, real quick, in that video, this is the last video that we've seen of her being alive at this bar. Sade's right there. I'm trying to get it to pause, but she's right there. We know that this is the last video of her being alive because when they found pieces of her body, they found her long sleeve, they found the jeans with the holes in it, they found the white shoes. That's how we know for a fact. He's trying to make it seem like, oh no, well, yeah, I was with her, but I ain't do it. Well, what happened? You mean to tell me a random person took her life and did this to her? I'm not saying it's impossible, but the possibility of that happening is. Let's keep going. He want to sit there and play stupid.
And Mr. Anderson are going to leave.
The leg was actually located on the side of the cliff, the side of the embankment, about 10 to 15 feet up. So as we were walking north on the beach, that's where I was initially looking. What I believe to be a black female, a leg from either a late teenager or, younger black female. The leg was short and had pink nail polish on the toenails.
Objects right here, Deputy. That's the leg, correct?
Correct.
Any particular place that the defendant shared with you that was unique or special?
He wanted to show me this secret beach that he described it as.
What did you do when you were there with him?
At the beach, we would generally, he'd bring his dogs, and then we would just hang out.
Mr. Anderson was seated in the driver's seat, physically shaking as he was talking to Detective Blanchard and I.
How many knives were found?
A total of 51 just from the kitchen. We took it out just to show the size of the blade and show the knife.
Is it still your decision not to testify?
That is my decision.
Every single lead, every single thing the investigators did led back to Maxwell Anderson, and it is because Maxwell Anderson is the killer.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Maxwell Anderson, guilty of first-degree intentional homicide as charged in count 1 of the information, guilty of mutilating a corpse as charged in count 2 of the information.
Before we get into the next video, y'all, this is what a damn demon looks like. This is what a demon, y'all, looks like in real life, in real time. Not the lawyer, but Anderson, Maxwell Anderson. I keep mixing his name up. He met this young girl. She's 18, 19 at the time. Preyed on her. Took her out to a bar with drinks. I mean, 19 is not a legal age to drink, but you know, whatever. It's a topic for another day. Took her back to his place where something transpired. I've been following this case, y'all, for over a year now. Reading the transcripts, watching the full, like, I'm not gonna say I watch all the videos because they've been posting a lot of videos and updates as far as like the court documents, the court cases and stuff like that, trial, I should say. I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, I watched all of, no, I'm not gonna say that, but I will definitely say I watched about, I would say 60% of it. I've been following this trial for quite some time now. And the one thing that this man could not answer, and like I said, we're gonna get into part 2. One thing that this man cannot answer is what happened during the time of her going missing. We saw her car go to your place, and then we saw her car leave your place. And then the car somehow stops at a location in a parking lot, and then it's set on fire. The girl's not in it. The girl's not inside. That's pretty weird. But this is how stupid he, or arrogant, I should say, but this is how stupid he is. He catches the city bus that's literally right next to where the car was allegedly, well, I said allegedly, where the car was set on fire. Plain as day, camera facing right where he walks in, and he pays to get on the goddamn city bus to go back home. This is how... this is Sade Robinson's sister, little sister. Let's get into this. We have her sister speaking. I believe Sade's mother is going to speak also too as well. I think I got also Maxwell's father speaking. So we're going to listen to him, and then we'll listen to what the judge has to say also too as well. We gonna be here for a while, y'all, because this again, I have been following this story since day one. And people have, let me say something to y'all, man, because a lot of people keep coming at me talking about why you got so much anger against the swirler. I'm not angry against the swirlers. What I want is transparency. What you see from me, you never see biasness from me, all because of a race. No, I don't give a damn if a black man killed a white girl, black man killed a black girl, black man killed a Hispanic girl, Hispanic guy killed a black woman. I don't care. I'm covering all of it, and I'm not going to be biased. One thing you will never see on my channel is me sitting there trying to make excuses for why a black man did ABC 1, 2, 3 towards a black woman or any other race, and vice versa. I don't do those types of things, but the swirlers do. They haven't they haven't said anything about Sade Robinson, Aaliyah Taylor, Dominique Clayton. All these, I can't even name them all because there's so many of them. They have yet to spoken up about them. But anytime a black man does, let this happen, a black man doing this, Lord Jesus Christ. We would not hear the end. We wouldn't hear the end of it. But because it's a Caucasian man that's doing this, the swirlers are silent. I mean, damn. Let's get into part 2, y'all, so we can hear what the little sister has to say.
He made it to where I couldn't go to school without people giving me looks of pity or no longer knowing how to interact with me. because neither them or I knew what to say, for there was nothing you could say for what he did. He made it to where I cannot ride my bike without random but kind strangers stopping me because they feel the need to pray for me and my family despite not knowing us. He made it to where I cannot trust anyone, not just emotionally, but I cannot meet any person without the fear that they're gonna harm or kill me. Because all my sister did was meet someone, and as a result, he ended her life. He stole my ability to feel momentary happiness without feeling guilty for enjoying my life when I know Sade will never get to enjoy hers. He made it to where I cannot let myself stop doing things because I know that if I have time and space to think, I will break down and I will not be able to start again. He made me miss school and sports and a number of other things because I was searching for my sister's body that he unremorsefully hid from us, knowing that it would cause us extra pain. He made me feel extra anger for the fact that he could be so ruthless and relegate my sister, who took years to build up the confidence to feel like something, back to nothing. He makes me feel extra anger because he still shows no regret and sits here looking stupid without an ounce of guilt for what he did. He stole my sanity because I will spend the rest of my life searching for answers that I'll never get about what he did to my sister and why he did it. Because even though he has no life ahead of him, he still refuses to tell us these answers, even though doing so no longer has any ability to hurt him. He stole my resolve when he and his lawyers sat here and tried to paint my sister as some dirty, irresponsible drug addict or dealer, which could not be further from the truth. Now I no longer have the opportunity to try and give her everything she gave me. I cannot show her how proud of her I am or how much I looked up to her. But much worse than me, she can no longer make herself proud or make herself anything. And the only one who took that from her is the man sitting right there. I beg you to not let this man have any type of parole. You heard his ex-girlfriend describe the psychological abuse and self-harm he tried to impose on her. His behavior is clearly a pattern, and there is no way that after he has demonstrated the extent of what he is willing to do to a person so casually, he should ever walk these streets again. He still refuses to even admit what he did, and the jury and the public did not even have to be there to unanimously know what he did. He is clearly a danger to the public and should never be given another chance to cause anyone such tremendous harm the way he has done to my family. These law enforcement officers and prosecutors for countless days working to find the truth. You, us, and the jury sat here for 2 weeks hearing all the heinous things he committed. Do not let any of that go to waste. Do not let the loss of Sade go to waste. This man should never walk free again. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Reams. You spoke well on behalf of your sister.
The backstory on this man, first of all, if you made it this far in the video, thank you. The backstory on this man and his mental, verbal abuse to his ex-girlfriends. If I can, I'll go back and see if I can find the audio, because I think one of them called in. I think one was physically there and the other one like called in or had like a Zoom or whatever. But they talked about the craziness that they had to deal with while they dated this man. This man was abusing them mentally, emotionally, spiritually, tried to harm himself, trying to harm others. If I remember correctly, he was discharged. If I remember correctly, he was discharged from the Navy, or was it the Marines? I think it was from the Navy, because Buddy was trying to hang himself. Some just crazy mental issues. Not even talking about some of the things that this man's family had to deal with and witness. Storming in and out the house, breaking things, punching walls, throwing things at his parents. Why was this man not Baker acted from the jump? This is the type of nonsense that I'm constantly, and this is the reason why I say, when it comes to the justice system. I don't have like I don't have a lot of belief. I don't have a firm belief in the justice system because I've seen it fail over and over and over again. To the point now where we have a lady that lost her life. And like I said in part one, this is not his first time doing this. This is not his first. If I was a betting man, I probably would lose a bet, but I don't care. If I was a betting man, I would bet my money on he has done this before. There's no way that you jump from never killing someone to killing someone, chopping their body up, and then throwing their body across the county. Just craziness. Let's get into the next one. I think the next one is the mother. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's the mother. Let's hear what the mother has to say, y'all.
You thought you was gonna get away, but I'm gonna respectfully request that you confess where the rest of my daughter's crown is. If you have any respect left for me and her father and her sister and the rest of my family in this community.
The crown meaning remember y'all, there's still certain parts of her body that they never found. Her head, I believe, is still not missing. Certain parts of her torso, still is missing. I think her head, certain parts of the shoulder, torso, and I think one of her arms is still missing. Just craziness. And this man has the nerve. This man has the audacity to sit in this courtroom and try to play stupid. Like, I don't know what happened. Oh, well, she's dead. Well, I don't know, Judge. Tell these people where her damn body. You already found guilty. You're not getting out. The least you can do is provide some sort of closure for this family, and so they can have a somewhat. I'm using this term extremely loosely, somewhat of a goddamn proper burial for the damn daughter.
You've already done the worst. You can at least give us that much. You have messed the entire community up. People can't even take walks and go to the park, and everybody's in trauma. This was not your first time doing this. And all your dark is going to come to the light.
I said this from day one. That's not his first time doing this.
There's no excuse for what you did to us, what you did to my daughter. My daughter is now protected. You can't hurt her. You can't take advantage of her.
Amen.
But know that you messed with the wrong one. You weren't getting away with this one. And you will be dealt with eternally, like I stated. But your Honor, Judge, I'm asking that this demon be respectfully returned back to hell as soon as possible. That's what I'm requesting through the court. Please return him back to hell as soon as possible. No possibility of life without parole, the maximum. And
I think death penalty.
This devil should not be given any more special millionaire privileges being held in certain populations. He needs to be, not he, but that devil needs to be placed in a population with the rest of the demons that harm and hurt individuals, the murderers, the serial killers, the felons. You are not on no special privileges. Your money is not going to protect you. It's a done deal. Sade's justice is just now beginning, and you and all of your family will eternally pay for what you did to us.
The man comes from a rich family. This man comes from a rich family. If I remember correctly, his dad was like a chief executive of some insurance company. If I remember correctly in the transcripts, they were saying that the parents, well, the family in general, but the parents owned houses worth, again, I'm trying to remember, upwards of 10 million. The house that he was living in was bought by his father. His father bought the house for him and gave it to the son. Was living there rent-free, mortgage-free. I mean, he probably had to pay property taxes, I don't know. But living there rent-free, this is the type of nonsense I'm talking about, rewarding their child. Why weren't you, instead of you making your child get some sort of mental help, which he clearly needed, oh yeah, let me buy you a house. Oh yeah, let me help you do this. Oh yeah, let me help you do this, that, and the third. Clearly, he had way too much time on his hands. From the transcripts and the evidence that I was reading, y'all, this man had been plotting and planning to do the unthinkable to several other victims. They found a book with other women's names in them. We don't know what it means. He won't answer any goddamn questions. He won't talk to anybody. And then when he does talk, his dumbass answers, oh, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. The thing that I hate the most, y'all, is that this man is probably going to spend the rest of it, not probably, this man will spend the rest of his life in prison, and us taxpayers has to pay for it. He's going to be able to get up, brush his teeth, wash his face, take a shower, scrub his ass, eat some breakfast, probably go hit the yard, play some basketball with some friends that he's going to meet, play some cards, some dominoes, whatever the case may be, go to lunch. After that, go back to the yard again, doing this, doing that, go to dinner, and then go to sleep. He's going to be able to do that for the rest of his life. I don't know about y'all, but for me, I don't think that's right. And this is the reason why I've been saying I would love for them to bring back stoning, because I want the family to get back. Certain things that I don't, again, I hate to say it, but certain things such as this should be grounds for stoning, for torturing, whatever, to give that family some sort of closure. This man won't even tell them where the rest of this man don't even have, he's not even man enough to tell this lady where the rest of her daughter is. He's not even man enough to tell them where the rest of their daughter, where the rest of his daughter, her daughter is. He can't even say it. Can't even tell them. That's how much of a goddamn coward this man is. Let's keep going.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Oh, this is the father.
On behalf of myself and my family, I'd like to say a few things. First, to Sade's family, there are no words that I can share that will reduce your pain. You are all in my thoughts every single day. Although it is not the same, having lost a boy that was like a son to me 10 years ago, I have some sense of what you are feeling. It took me a very long time.
Hold on, excuse me, y'all, my bad. This is my first time watching this. You got some damn nerve trying to connect with them by losing someone that was somewhat of a son to you 10 years ago. Sir,
to get past the pain that I felt for the person that contributed to his passing, I'm not asking you to forgive anybody or anything. That is between you and your God. To the court, in particular, to Deputy Allen, to Judge Crivello, thank you for your compassion and all of your professionalism. To Max, we want you to know that we love you and support your plan for self-improvement. In this, we hope for a path for you to become a positive influence for society, both while you are incarcerated and hopefully after. Thank you.
Thank you.
the father. Ooh. Father just pissed me off. Okay. Let me try to dial it back some. A positive influence. Let's get into the next video because I have a feeling I'm going to say something I'm going to regret. So let's just get into the second video. I already got too many warnings from YouTube because of my mouth. So let's just keep going.
Sade Robinson was not a torso. She was not evidence. She was a full, living, radiant human being. She had dreams, plans, and a future she was building with pride. She had people who loved her and that still love her, more than words can hold. And she had a right to live, to breathe, to laugh, to grow old. That right was stolen in a way so vile, so deliberate, that it tears at the fabric of what we call humanity. You, Maxwell Anderson, didn't just kill her. You carved her, and you discarded her like garbage. And you tried to erase her body from this earth piece by piece. And for what? Not even you had the courage to say.
He just hasn't been answering any of these questions, y'all. He has not been answering any question. This whole case, he has showed no type of remorse. No, this is what I wanted to say. He reminds me so much of Jeffrey Dahmer. I said this in the first video that I did, and now it just confirms it. He reminds me so much of Jeffrey Dahmer. It's scary. But at least Jeffrey Dahmer was able to tell everybody what happened and where they found their body parts and all that. At least he had some type of decency to say that. At least. He doesn't even have any type of remorse. You can see clearly his parents are enablers. His father's clearly an enabler. Oh, to Max, we love you, and what the hell are you talking about? I'd have been like, to Max, we disown you. You brought dishonor to me, to our family. Don't call me, don't text me, don't reach out to me for any damn thing. His father is the one who's paying for the lawyer. His father is paying for the lawyer. His father wants him to get off. What in the hell? This is what happens when you have family members that's very well off. These people don't give a damn about you or your family. They don't give a damn about you. They only care about their damn sick, demented ass child. Case in point, Maxwell Anderson. To Maxwell, we love you, and we want you to continue to be a positive influence, incarcerated, and after. What do you mean after? And after how? After what? Positive influence how? This man's whole life, he has been a troubled child. In school, outside of school, high school, I don't remember reading that he went to college. But when he was in the military, he was a problem child then.
You sat there in court as if you were a man. You didn't snap, you planned. You didn't panic, you dismembered. And still you offer no answers, no remorse, no ounce of dignity that you stripped from her. But here's what you couldn't take. You could not mutilate her soul. You could not silence the scream of justice. You could not prevent an entire community from rising up in Sade's name. We know who she was. We know what she could have become, and we will not let your darkness define her. To the family, there are no words that can hold the weight of your pain, but I need you to know we see you. We mourn with you. We love you. You have the right to tears. You have the right to rage. You have the right to every ounce of justice this system can give. May you feel her arms in the wind. May you hear her laughter in your memories. May you know that she did not die forgotten, she died loved, and we will remember her always. Maxwell Anderson, you are not the center of this story. She is, and she will always be. Sade Robinson lives on in light, in truth, and in love. And you will be remembered only as a man who tried to destroy something beautiful, but failed.
Let's get into this last video, y'all.
State of Wisconsin versus Maxwell Anderson, case 24, CF 1692, appearances.
Ian Vance Curzan and Megan Newport appear for the state along with Detective Joanne Donner.
Good morning, Anthony Cotton and Jason Finling with Max Anderson. Good morning again.
And good morning to all of you. At this point, I have received verdicts. They are in a proper legal fashion. Who is my foreperson? May I have your name and number for the record? And you did sign these 4 verdicts and date them today? I did. Thank you. I will now read them into the record. As to count 1, the verdict reads, we, the jury, find the defendant, Maxwell Anderson, guilty of first-degree intentional homicide as charged in count 1 of the information. As to count 2, we, the jury, find the defendant, Maxwell Anderson, guilty of mutilating a corpse as charged in count 2 of the information. As to count 3, we, the jury, find the defendant, Maxwell Anderson, guilty of arson of property other than a building as charged in count 3 of the information. As to count 4, we, the jury, find the defendant, Maxwell Anderson, guilty of hiding a corpse as charged in count 4 of the information. At this point, I will poll the jury. What that means is as follows. I'm going to have the first juror stand in the back row on the far right. I'm going to ask you your juror number, and I'm going to ask you, well, stand and your juror number?
45.
Juror 45, were these and are these your verdicts?
Yes.
Thank you. Next juror.
Juror 23.
Juror 23, were these and are these your verdicts? Thank you.
Juror 29.
Juror 29, were these and are these your verdicts?
Yes.
Thank you. Juror 47, were these and are these your verdicts?
Yes.
Thank you. Juror 3, were these and are these your verdicts? Thank you. Juror 42, were these and are these your verdicts? Thank you. Front row.
Number 5.
Juror 5, were these and are these your verdicts?
Yes.
Thank you.
Number 1.
Juror 1, were these and are these your verdicts? Thank you.
Number 52.
Juror 52, were these and are these your verdicts?
Yes.
Thank you.
Juror 40.
Juror 40, were these and are these your verdicts?
Yes.
Thank you.
Juror number 21.
Juror 21, were these and are these your verdicts?
Yes.
Thank you.
Juror 36.
Juror 36, were these and are these your verdicts? Thank you. State, are you satisfied with the polling?
Yes.
Defense, are you satisfied with the polling?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then at this point in time, your service is complete. You are done for 4 years. At this point, you are free to talk to anyone you choose or speak to no one. It is completely in your discretion at this point in time. I will come back to the jury room and speak with you in about 2 minutes, okay? Thank you for your time and attention, and I'll be right back. Thank you.
You demons walk among us, y'all. These damn demons walk among us. They found a bunch of cleaning solutions in this man's house. They found that the floors and things like that was recently, the day of that they was able to get in his house, scrubbed and cleaned to the teeth. They found other pieces of women's clothing and accessories, such as like female mirrors and like, little makeup and hand mirrors and things like that, handbags and stuff like that. And this is the reason why I keep saying they have to keep digging. This is not his first time. This is not his first rodeo. He's done this before. He's done this before. Not the only reason, but then one of the main reasons why he got caught is because Sade Robinson has such a loving family. How many women do y'all know that's out there that don't have any family, a loving family, but just don't have any family, that have anybody that cares, that gives a damn? How many? There's several. We see them every day when we driving past them, walking past them. RIP, Sade Robinson. I'm glad that justice was somewhat served. This is as close as the justice as we're going to be able to get outside of, again, stoning and torturing him, but it is what it is. I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe for Erica.